Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel doing paid. No, it's not ArchieLuxury, it's the Paul Pluta channel doing paid review 22QB18. This here is for Mike. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Rolex Sky Dweller. Let's jump straight in. Dear Archie, dear Archie, dear Archie, dear Archie. I'll put my zooming glasses in. These are a bit better. Dear Archie, I hope you're doing well. Call me Mike. I've sent you $50 via PayPal. Attached, please find the payment details and photos. I started collecting in 2015 and would consider myself lucky for having owned these watches before the pandemic watch drought began. I've been viewing content from your channel since 2020. Big deal. I've had people who've been watching me for 10 years. And I agree with your opinion of not buying half-ass shitters and avoiding garbage like Apple and Moon. I think what's he talking? Moonwatch. Amiga Man on the Moon is the only worthy Speedmaster. I don't know if I said that. I quite like the Amiga Speedmaster Mark II. I like the Broad Arrow. Actually, I like quite a lot of the Amigas. I think you might have misquoted me, but that's okay. I would call myself a humble watch snob since I despise naive people about watch collecting experience with a closed mindset. Still, I would rely to them with a genuine attitude and provide them with a tiny bit of watch knowledge that weighs closely to how much toothpaste you would use when you brush your teeth. Laugh my ass off from the inside. Believe it or not, in 2021, a friend of mine asked me to line up for an AP for him at the AB, and he does not even dare go in and introduce himself and pass the dealer his name card. Anyhow, here are images of my Rolex, AP, and other brands. I'd like you to give me a score out of 10 to assess the quality and the diversity of the watches and what brands you would go next. Perhaps a timepiece with more complicated movements. I already own Patek sports models, but I don't have the timepieces with me at the moment. What does he own? More importantly, I would like to hear your opinion about the watches market in the next 5 years, while the younger digital native generation still appreciating Will the younger digital native generation still appreciate horology like we do, and why? Fuck me dead. For $50, you ask a lot, don't you? I buy watches not because they're solid investments. It's fun seeing their values grow. I do so because I'm a collector of art and pride. We all know women compared their Hermes bags, and men like to compare their asset. The watches are one of them. Trust me, I'm having so much fun throughout the watch collecting journey. Thank you for your time. I wish you good health, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this guy here, Mike, you've got some amazing watches. You only sent $50. That's a bit cheap. And the thing that pisses me off, you haven't actually given me a list of what you have got. You don't give me a list. I want a list. I want to make it easy on me. Make it easy on me. That kind of pisses me off a bit. So I'm going to have a look at your collection. Phew, what do we got here? A lot of hype. I see a lot of hype watches. Not much originality here. We got a beautiful rose gold Sky Dweller. That's a nice watch. We got a pre-ceramic Daytona. That's a very nice hype watch. We got a white gold with the blue dial Daytona. You've got a rose gold Daytona. These photos aren't really fantastic. It doesn't show me the real little indices on them. You've got a Sea Dweller that looks like the 43, the big chunky monkey. You've got is that a Hulk? You've got a GMT, and you've got a Pepsi. Okay, they're nice. And in the AP side of things, you've got a Offshore. You've got a Royal Oak. What's that? A 15500 or a 15400? You've got another Audemars Piguet. A Gerard Perregay, that's a waste of time. Solid gold, and you've got a Tudor solid gold AP. Okay, so I gotta be honest with you there. I would have liked it if you gave me exactly what model and what year the watch is from, because it's very, well, what am I supposed to say? This is exactly what's wrong with your collection, is that you haven't gone into the detail. You haven't gone into the detail. You know, I got to be honest with you, all I see is a whole lot of hype watches. I don't see a lot of love for horology here. Just look at me. Massive ego, Mike. Sorry, I'm just reading it as I do. All I see is a whole lot of hype shit. It's not really... There's some nice Rolexes, I agree. You got some very nice solid golds there, but these are kind of flexing watches. They're not really my cup of tea. Admittedly, you've got one Audemars Piguet. I hope you didn't pay retail for that Viking thing. Okay, so let's have a look here. What would I give you a score? Okay, so let's answer what you're asking me, and I'll give you some advice here. Anyhow, here's images of my Rolex, AP, and other brands. Noted. I want you to give me a score out of 10 to assess the quality and diversity of the watches. I want a score out of 10, so the criteria is quality and diversity of the watches and what brands you would get next. Okay, out of 10, what would I give this collection? I'd probably give it, out of 10, I'd give it a 6.5. A 6.5. Why do I say that? You follow all the hype shit. Hype, hype, hype. There's no real creativity here. Hype, hype, hype. You're probably a real prick. You've got a massive ego and you've been married probably 3 or 4 times. Otherwise, you're a serial dater. Okay? See, you say to me, what should I get next? The problem is, that's like somebody who is, let me explain this to you. Say you're an American muscle car fanatic. Okay, and now we all know the best cars in the world. What's the best cars in the world? It'd be the iconic classic Mercedes Gullwing, the Ferrari Dino 246, not the V8 ugly wedgie one, the Aston Martin DB5. But how do I say that to somebody who collects American muscle? I don't think you have the intellectual nogger to go after what is amazing. Okay? So, in my opinion there, for what you are and for who you are, I think your collection is perfect. There's nothing you need to add to it. It's not my cup of tea. If you want to go to the next layer, it's not just buying the hypey shit. You've got to really, really explore it. Perhaps a timepiece with a more complicated movement. You got the Sky Dweller. You've got some really complicated. You got some Daytonas in there. I think they're okay. You're the sort of guy. Maybe a Richard Mille would be good for you. Flashy, over the top, obnoxious. That'd be perfect for you. I already own Patek sports models, but I don't have the timepieces. Well, why the fuck didn't you mention them? Why the fuck didn't you give me a list? What, you've got no photos of them? What sort of shirt-lifting bullshit is this coming out of your mouth? More importantly, I'd like to hear your opinion on the market. I mean, you've sent me $50 fucking dollars, lousy $50. You haven't given me a list of all your watches, which really pisses me off. And then I'm supposed to have a crystal ball, oracle, and tell you what the market's going to do in 5 years' time. You think I'd be doing these stupid fucking reviews if I knew? You want to hear the market in 5 years' time? I think, honestly, snafu, situation normal, all fucked up. It depends on the world. I think, honestly, I think watches are going to be a good asset class. I have no fucking idea. Okay, what's the watches going to do in 5 years' time? I think they're going to be pretty similar to how they are now. There's going to be a few peaks and falls, peaks and falls, but I think it'd be probably similar to how it is now. Will the younger digital native, what the fuck are you trying to say? Just speak. Speak with words I understand. Will the younger digital native generation appreciate horology? I don't fucking know. Do you know? And why? What the fuck? I'm not a sociologist. I'm just doing watch reviews for $50. No idea. Man, no fucking idea. I watches mainly because they are solid investments. I can see that. You don't have any fucking love in this collection. It's just, look at me, look at me. You must be a real prick in real life. Fuck me dead. So, there we go. Here we go, Mike. Nice collection. As I said, a 6.5 out of 10. Too many. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Aren't I amazing? I don't fucking care. So I hope that answers your question, Mike. Love you. Thank you for your support. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put a few nasty comments below. And I will see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. Guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need more paid reviews. More paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube, keeps the content coming, and keeps the punters happy. So guys, get a paid review. Also, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to sponsor me for as little as $1 a month. And I send out all sorts of shit. I got a personal relationship with all my Patreons. I send them interesting videos I find on the interweb. I send them all sorts of shit. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WatchShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WatchShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WatchShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want. And it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.